I honestly want to start with Roti's clownery in this episode because I don't understand. Even if you are cursed, yeah, even if as a child you dropped your head on the floor, you're not supposed mad reach the way Roti mad. Guys, this guy is literally a clown and he's a crazy one at that. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Alima the Bed and here I talk everything movie reviews, movie conversations, TV shows, Nollywood. You find it on this channel. Here we are to promote everything Nollywood and to just tell you the movies to watch, movies not to watch, and to encourage you to adopt Nollywood into your lifestyle. Anyways, guys, today I am talking about episode 9 of Flawsome season 2, and this episode was a lot. Is it Chike that was stressing me, or Dolapo's brother Folari that was doing house help at work, or office assistant, or would I say Ramat and Udwak's drama, or should I say Ramat and Efosa's drama? Like, where do I start from? But okay, I'm just going to make sure that I have, a direction. So let me start with Ramat in this episode. So as we all know, at the end of the last episode, Ifeyinwa had slumped and had called out to her friends. Ramat was at an event and they all had to leave Ramat's event and go and help Ifeyinwa. My first problem with that scene when they got into the house is, why did nobody think of tearing her clothes down? Because she was obviously wearing a corset which was tight and she was still gasping for breath, and nobody thought, oh, more, let's remove this clothes from her body. But okay. They got her to the hospital, they got her treated, and the doctor says she has gastritis, alcohol gastritis or something, and all of that went by. Right, so I mean, we see the girls all come together again, just to support their friend and to make sure that they help if anyone out of trouble. Now, this in some way affects Ramat and Efosa's relationship again. I mean, one would think that they were already picking up things and things were already going smoothly up until now, when we see Efosa being angry at Ramat for leaving her event. And to be honest, I just want to say that more often than not, Efosa is actually right in the things he says. It is just the presentation of it, how he lays it down, that turns out to be, very annoying and makes it very condescending towards the person he's speaking to, which is, always Ramat, right? So yeah, I just feel like it is his tone and the way he says it that makes her feel a certain way, because there are better ways to just communicate that. And I mean, he was right, it was Ramat's event, she should not have left. Our other friends could have gone and they would have still helped Ifeyinwa, right? But anyways, she left and Udakate. But I just feel like they should have actually told us more about the fundraiser. Were they able to raise the money? Regardless of the fact that Ramat left, did it affect the fundraising in any way? Do you understand? Like, did it create a negative image of her or something? But nothing. They just leave it at surface level and leave us to continue imagining whatever. But yeah, that's that about Ramat and Efosa's drama. Then there's Ramat and Udwak. Guys, Ramat brings a lawyer to the house to, let's start the divorce proceedings. Even though I did not like a lawyer, let me just say that all the people, all the new characters they brought in this episode, I did not like. I feel like I don't even like new characters generally. I don't even know why. But yeah, also, yeah, before I move to Ramat and Udwak, actually, Efosa, I know that he's Ghanaian, like the person playing Efosa's character is Ghanaian. Is he Efosa or Efosa? I think it's Efosa. Anyways, the person playing the character is a Ghanaian person, right? But throughout this season, I don't think I have heard him with an accent up until this episode. Maybe I am wrong, please correct me in the comment section, but I do not think I have heard him with an accent. And when I was watching it today, I'm like, wait, when did this guy get an accent? How did we get here? Right? And you're playing an Edo man, why are you having a Ghanaian accent? I don't understand. But anyways, to Ramat and Udwak. Udwak is a confused fellow. Guys, Udwak is a very, very confused and annoying fellow at this point because you're the one that started this whole divorce drama thingy. You're the one that wanted a divorce. Even though I knew that I wasn't going to go through with it and whatnot, I just feel like it is so much disrespect to constantly tell someone you want to divorce them. Like, Ramas could literally just say, Udwak eats, and the next thing, this is where I wanted a divorce. Udwak, run. This is where I wanted a divorce. He was so keen on, rubbing the old divorce thing in her face. And now that she's actually taking a step and say, okay, yeah, you want a divorce? Let's get a divorce. She's bringing a lawyer in. Like, she's doing the whole thing herself. Now he wants to come with the I love you card. I know that, yeah, he does love her, and I mean, we know that there's a relationship there that could be fixed. It's just sad when constantly you've made this person feel less of themselves, less of what your relationship with them is like, and then suddenly you now want to, I don't know, you want to now flip the table on them and be like, oh, I've always loved you, I've loved you, this blah blah blah, I was never going to go ahead with it. Nigga, you told me you wanted a divorce. I left your home. So don't come with that line. I like the way Ramat is not, she's not even falling for that. You're like, you see that devilish laugh that she gave him? Right on track. Though, I mean, I feel like they're still going to fix their marriage. Things are still going to work out between them. They're not getting any divorce. Because, I mean, divorce proceeding takes time, right? There's a minimum of 2 years thingy. So, yeah, obviously, there's so much time for Uduak to fix up. You should better wear his lover boy's hat and drop whatever demons were speaking to him in his head before and, just fix things with Ramat. Because obviously, she does love him. She's just exhausted. And then there's also Ramat finally opening up to her friends and telling them about, her getting a divorce. And, that's such a news, guys. Like, when she said it, I just felt something in me drop. Like, hey, God. If I was Ramat's friend, I would have definitely felt that, felt a certain way about it. Not in any derogatory way, or just, feeling sad that your friend's marriage is not working out, after years of trying and, always just hiding behind one thing or another. It's finally coming to light and she's just bearing it all open. That takes a lot of courage. And then lastly, it will be Ramat and Chike. Ramat finally gets a one-on-one with Chike because Chike has been dying to speak to her about this whole smart thingy. And I mean, obviously, Ramat will jump in. We know how Ramat is. She's very impulsive. She fights for her own people. She never lets any bad thing happen to them. And then after the whole situation where God's power took her to see, what's that babe's name again? That girl, right? And she just felt something wrong about it. I mean, it's only right that Ramat wants to jump into it, especially knowing that and Smart run similar foundation and they help women and children. So you can imagine what it feels like knowing that Smart is actually using these women. And because obviously the writers love Ramat, I know that she's going to come out victorious at the end of it. Though there will be others, trust me, there's going to be a lot of trouble for her. But she's going to come out victorious. Guys, I've spent the entire day talking about Ramat. Let us go on to somebody else. Ifeyinwa, there isn't much going on with Ifeyinwa. It's just there's a love story between her and Efosa growing. And then the meeting she had was so vague. I don't understand why they called her in for 1 minute and she's done with the minute in the next minute. Like, what do you mean by you just came in, there was no introduction, nothing, they just jumped right in the conversation and then 30 seconds later they are done and she's leaving? That was such a lame ass meeting. But okay, yeah, happy for Ifeyinwa. She's getting deals, yada yada, all of that for our relationship. Though I'm waiting for it to sink. I mean, I'm going to ship them for now, but when it tanks, I will be there. Front seat, front row, guys. I will be there when it tanks. But anyways, that's all about Ifeyinwa in this episode. Then let's move to Dolapo. Guys, Dolapo is going through it because our brother doesn't know what he wants to do with his life. And I don't blame him. I mean, if you're the kind of person who doesn't have a degree, you don't have anything to put forward, obviously you'll be willing to do any and everything. But becoming office assistant, haba. And I don't understand where those guys got their balls from. 1 minute they were the chilled guys in the office and the next minute they are filming, hey you, come and do this, come and do this. I don't think that's the way it works in the corporate world. I don't know, maybe because maybe where I work is a sane environment, but I don't think they just turn one new person to an errand boy the same day they resume, because what, like, it does not make sense to me. I'm so sorry. That scene was just off, and the way he was just raising his voice, it was so, like, unnecessary. What is the reason, guys? Like, I just like, what was the reason? Or that's what I was just asking myself, because it was very unnecessary. But anyways, seeing Falari want to do more and just push himself was nice, right? I mean, he doesn't want to depend on Dolapo anymore. And I feel like what the angle Dolapo wants to go through, getting him a bit of education, helping him take courses and whatnot, that's the right way to go about it if he wants to do something that would actually earn him a living, right? And also, he has a baby coming, so his head better be in the game. And there's also Dolapo and Chike. Dolapo is not having it with Chike, and I get it, because she knows how impulsive her friend is. She knows that Ramat will go in there. Even with all your planned stretch, Ramat is going to be crazy. And Chike threatening to arrest Fulani. For what exactly? You met him with who? I don't even understand the story between this whole Chike and Fulani drama, because where they met him and where they, like, when they took him, they didn't show us that anything bad was happening there. Or maybe, okay, fine, he's mentioning it now. But Fulani also mentions that he left there the moment he figured out what his friend was doing. So, like, who is lying? Who is speaking the truth? Like, I don't understand, guys. So this whole Chike drama is just crazy. And then at the end of this episode, seeing how Ronti storms into Dolapo's office, guys, that was my highlight. Ronti is a madman. Like an actual madman that ran away from Yaba left. That's the kind of person Ronti is. Guys, you see how we stormed in? Did you see how we just went on Ronti Dolapo? Guys, no, that was such a masterclass performance. And then when he was coming for staff and like, fine girl, you come and work for me now. You're about to lose your job. I'm just like, who is this madman? And why exactly is he arresting Dolapo? I could not even hear everything he was saying, because it just sounded like he was just rambling. And then all the press and whatever that he brought again, like, is this guy okay? I need Dolapo to actually drop a corporate body behavior and treat his folk, like, send boys to him, make them beat him, make him swell up. That's the kind of energy I need from Dolapo. But I'm sure she's not going to do that. But I can't wait to see what the next episode holds for Dolapo and Ronti. I can't wait for Ronti's downfall. Like, I need somebody to actually package him in the back bag and throw him from the top of a 10-story building to the ground, so he can break his head and just die like that, to be honest, because I'm tired of this boy. And lastly, to Ifeyinwa, I'm happy that she's agreeing to get help. After seeing how much that situation almost, made her lose her life, I'm happy that she's agreeing to get help. But I feel like it's also very easy. Like, I don't know, maybe she would relapse later on. But this whole episode, I mean, it's the first time. So, yeah, she's probably doing everything she can to make sure that she's in line, going to see a therapist. Guys, that therapy scene was so funny. Even you are being jealous is not something I pictured this entire season. I'm being jealous of someone Clark knows. Ugh. I mean, she likes Clark, is obvious. But I just don't see how deep it gets. But guys, I also need to mention that I have been really hard on Clark, and I think it's time to start easing up on him, considering the fact that he explained why, he was being socially awkward before, and how it is therapy that has helped him. So it now makes sense to me, because I mean, how does somebody go from being socially awkward to just being a free bird like that? Like, it just didn't make sense to me. But hearing that therapy was one of the things that, helped him, okay, fair enough. And then looking at how Ifeyinwa is going to be taking this on and, getting rid of all the bottles in her house, doing something she has never done. Guys, let's talk about this, doing something she has never done before. Am I the only one that found it weird? Or at least, I don't know, she felt like she was using Clark. Because what do you mean by doing something you've never done before, and what you think of doing is to call Clark to your house so you can kiss him? Bruh, nah. You didn't use person do assignments. God, I beg. And Clark needs to rest sometimes. I feel like I don't even like seeing him on my screen. I'm not even going to lie. But every time he comes on, he's always overdoing, like, Ifeyinwa, are you okay? Ifeyinwa, this. Relax, Ja. Baba, you rest. Ifeyinwa. Now you go first see woman before. I better go out, go warm about chop, Jerry. But guys, yeah, this episode was really good. What else have I not mentioned? Ooh, also Timmy thinking he can get Ifeyinwa to sign our own shares over to like within the boy they always think within this Timmy they always spam me. Because what are you always thinking, bro? Like this person doesn't even like you, she cannot even stand you, but you think miraculously she will hand over her shares to you. He is a joker. That's all I'm gonna say about him. He's definitely a joker. Anyways, guys, I think that's the summary of what happened in this episode. What was your highlight? For me, it was definitely when Roti stormed into Dolapo's office. I think the second scene would be when Udwak was trying to gaslight Ramat. Am I going to call it gaslighting? Or he was just trying to manipulate her, sort of, with his whole love story, whatever. That was annoying. But yeah, those were my two favorite scenes in this episode. What were yours? What did you like about this episode? Oh, let me mention lastly, all people that have accents in this film, I do not like them. The therapist and the Efosa. I do not like I don't like them. I just don't like the way this, especially this therapist. Like the way she speaks hurts me. God, it's so annoying. And Efosa's accent, because maybe I have not noticed it before today or before this episode rather, it's somewhat just weird for me. I'm like, where is the accent flying out from, brother? But anyways, that's it about this episode on Flawsome. And I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Make sure you drop all your comments in the comment section because I definitely love reading from you guys. Thank you. And it's also encouraging. I mean, when we can interact in the comment section, you know, you like the video, you're saying one or two things, it just makes it easier for me to want to create more videos for you guys. But yeah, I am going to be signing out here. Bye, guys.